Good afternoon and welcome to ICTV. Our coverage of the 2020 AFL Central Australia Community Final Series continues. This should be an absolute ripper. It's an elimination final. It's also on a Mudgera derby. We've got Laramba versus T-Tree. My name's Stan Coombe. Joining me in commentary, Sean Cusack. Plenty of rivalry between these two. Once upon a time, they would have joined forces to take on the other club.
Yeah, neighbouring communities, and they'll battle it out today, and yeah, it'll be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to this one.
We've got to give some credit to Laramba too to get themselves into this position. They are one of the smaller communities from Division 2 last year. They have punched above their weight this year to finish in third position on the ladder. Game underway at Traeger Park, the centre of Australian football, and a bit of a scramble for it in the centre of the ground. They'll go forward first of all, though. Laramba Marcus Glenn gets a long kick in towards goal. What a start. There you go. Don't blink or you'll miss it. Marcus Glenn out of the middle. The long bomber has gone through, and Laramba, one straight goal, 6. T-Tree yet to score. Might have to have a look at the replay. Here we go.
That was a quick play from the middle. There he goes.
Just took that almost off the side of his head.
Kicked it from outside 50.
That's a lovely goal. Was that a left foot?
Yep.
Wonder if Marcus Glenn is Marcus Tillmouth. I know he uses both names.
Oh, okay. Here he goes again. He's going to get it again at the back. Oh, solid play by the T-Tree players there. Ball going towards the grandstand. Alonzo Nelson kicks it forward, looking for his teammate. Players over the footy. Great play by Ross. Ross kicks it back to half forward. Now T-Tree gather and go back to their half forward. Haynes is in there. Laramba. Oh, great work by Haynes.
It's holding the ball.
Haynes, good tackle. Long kick into the forward line.
Out in the full for Lindsay Turner. He wanted it from that snake pit pocket. He kicked a cracker from there last.
Yeah, absolutely.
Short kick in for Laramba has been marked by Hamish Perilucha. That's a name we'd normally associate with Western Arundel. I think it's son of Glenn Perilucha. Ball spilled off hands. Roosters had it, but under enormous pressure here from the Laramba defence, and Gareth Sterling able to get away and get a short kick out to his teammate. Mark's been taken by Jason Campbell at half back. His pass into the centre is a good one. Joshua Dixon with the mark. Very good footballer, Joshua Dixon. Passes off, gets it over to Leroy Sampson. Sampson has a bit of a run and he kicks to half forward. Curtis Daniels now with the mark. Laramba using the ball well. Short pass inside 50. It hit the chest of the teammate, but he's gone to ground. And now the Roosters able to clear a long kick out to the wing. And Kelvin White has taken the mark on the chest.
White now goes towards his teammate Ian Martin. Martin drives the ball long. He's looking for Lindsay. Lindsay Turner gets beaten on this occasion. Good defence by Laramba. Ball goes back to White. White now has got a little bit more time. He's going towards Haynes. Haynes gets tackled, but he chases up. Oh no, sorry, that's not Haynes. That's that's Harold Haynes. Goes towards Turner. Actually, I was looking for the number 2 for Harold Haynes from last week's game, and he's gone to number 15 today. Yeah,
they have swapped him around a bit because Lindsay Turner had the number 1 on last week, and we think Kurt Abbott's got that on today.
Yeah.
Bit of size difference there too.
Exactly.
So it's a very flexible jumper.
Haynes is coming off. There must be something wrong. All up.
That is a blow.
Players go at it. Laramba chasing the footy up. Good play. That player in Brown. Brown gives it back in. There's a high, short kick. Goes towards that player in Sampson.
Sampson, short pass back in board. Kenrick Brown has taken it. Son of Kennedy. Short pass is good out wide. Got it to Curtis Daniels. Couple of possessions already for the big fella. Had a bounce there when it probably wasn't necessary. It's kicked back into the centre square. It's dangerous. His teammate able to recover after the marking contest, but then run down from behind. And free kick will go to Alonzo Nelson for the Roosters. Passes into the centre of the ground. Josiah Martin waits for the bouncing ball. Rode the tackle and umpires called it high anyway. It's almost like he took it, went to ground, and then he knew he was going to be the first to get back up.
Yeah, exactly. Short pass on to Nelson again. Alonzo Nelson drills a pass in, finds his teammate in Cook. Cook, short pass to Turner.
Lethal left boot coming up. Lethal Lindsay.
Now, the number 12 is Benny Cook. Stan?
Ben Braun.
Yep.
Oh, gee, he'd only be about 14, 15 years old.
Yep.
Can play. Son of Edwin Cook.
Yep. Brilliant pass.
Ben Cook. Don't know whether to call him Ben Cook or Ben Braun.
Yep. Nice kick.
Look at that.
Great kick by Turner.
That's a goal to the Rooster, Lindsay Turner. He is lethal with that left. I think I've got a new nickname for him. Lethal Lindsay. What a good start to this game. 1 goal each in the Amadra Derby.
Yeah.
Scores a level.
It's good skills.
Here on the
They're
replay.
hard at the footy. Here he is, little
So
cookie.
Ben Braun with the headgear
Really?
on. And he's given it to the right bloke.
A nice kick too.
Kicked 3 goals last week, Lindsay Turner.
Yeah.
Took him a little while to get the radar going, but then after a couple of shots and he got his eye in, spot on.
He'll be on fire today.
Ball back in the middle. Good leap there by the Laramba ruckman, but Alonzo Nelson, as he often does, reading the opposition ruck work. Got the kick towards half forward. Clever little tap on. Augustine Campbell runs onto it. Slips a handball over the top. Here he is again. Ben Cook, Ben Braun, call him what you like. His kick into the goal square. Doesn't come off for the Roosters. And Laramba to try and get it out. Braun back in there again to try and stop him moving it out of defence. And Augie Campbell slams it onto the boot. Only a couple of metres out from the line here. Now it's going to be a goal as Justin Martin puts it through for the Roosters.
Nice goal.
Oh, it was around that goal line for an eternity. Eventually it had to go through, I suppose. Martin's got it.
He just pounced on it.
Very good last week. Kicked 2 goals. He's got the same initial and same surname as Jack Martin, playing for Carlton at the moment, and he reminds me a bit of him the way he goes about his business.
Well, look what he just pounced on it and then knew where to kick it. Beautiful goal.
So the Roosters, a 6-point lead, 2 straight goals, 12. Laramba 1 straight goal, 6. PowerWater scoreboard. A Madra Derby action, an elimination final to boot coming your way on ICTV.
Yeah, good start to the game. Teetree in front. Ball up in the middle of the ground. 2 big men go for it. Even contest this time. Teetree get it out though. Well done to that player in Campbell. Campbell now kicks it, looking for his forwards. Beautiful kick.
Might be Damien Campbell.
Augustine Campbell showing some
It
experience.
is. Augustine
Gets
Campbell
it to Damien Campbell.
AC to DC.
Yeah. Something in that.
High voltage footy.
Augustine's coming off now after that little burst.
One of the veterans, but still got it.
Still got it.
Seen plenty of that today.
Yeah. Here we go. Umpire's got a little bit of work to do.
I reckon
What's
it's
he
all
done?
right.
All clear.
Another goal to the Roosters.
Nice goal.
Yeah, look, that's Damien Campbell, bread and butter. I reckon most games I've seen him play will take a few marks inside 50 and then we'll end up with 2 or 3 goals on the scoreboard. That's his job and he does it.
Head straight kick.
Front position there is all good forward. Should be on the replay. Took the mark and he doesn't miss much with the set shot.
Yeah. Brilliant work.
So the Roosters get the early break. 12-point lead over Laramba on the PowerWater scoreboard. Ruckman back in the middle to go at it again. Lance Campbell doing the ruck work there for the Roosters, and it's come down to Josiah Martin out of the centre. He's a clever player, and the mark has been taken. Gee, it's all going the Roosters' way at the moment.
How would you love to be a forward line player for Teetree at the moment?
Getting silver service.
I think it's Anthony Campbell.
That's Martin again.
Martin.
Justin Martin. Well, he showed us last week he's a good set shot for goal. 40 out directly in front. It's a bit of a wobbler. Oh, right to the line and off hands.
And I'll tell you what, Gareth Sterling was lucky that he fell over. He did well to get up and get going again. Haynes over the back of Haynes.
This is Benjamin Mumu.
Mumu. Short pass back in ball. This is dangerous. T3 players there. Well done. Good play by Dixon. Dixon gives a handball over the top. Oh, under pressure. There was Briscoe. The umpire's called a free kick too high.
I think he's called it. Oh, it's hot in the kitchen out there, isn't it?
Briscoe.
Here's the replay on it. Meanwhile, footy being moved out on that far side of the ground. Going in Laramba's direction. Roosters haven't let him get it past half forward too often today. Down there on hands and knees, Kenrick Brown busting his backside for the Laramba team. He's still putting pressure on the ball close to the line. Now he's doing the signalling for the boundary umpire, but they've let things go and the Roosters get it. And the long kick will go towards the wing, and the chest mark has been taken by Justin Martin. Another possession for him.
Yeah, dangerous signs here. Short pass over the top. Goes to the big ruckman in Campbell. Big Lance Campbell. Short passes on again.
Oh, geez, go
good
well,
pass,
this bloke.
Martin. Martin's in range here. He's got a beautiful kick on him. Haynes gives him a short one. Look. Oh, the big man too easy. Gives it to Haynes. Haynes has got a little bit of work to do. Good defence. Good play by Laramba.
Yeah.
Now they work it out. Number 15, Paralucha.
Hamish Paralucha.
Gets the kick away.
Gets it out to that half-back flank. Johnny Briscoe gathers just inside the line for Laramba. That's a long kick. It's a good one too. Messiah Brown's taken the mark. Thought they were maybe a chance to take off and go. Kick further forward. Found the target. Number 9. I haven't got him down for Laramba. Short pass back in board to Bradley Stockman. Stockman, another short pass. Right into the corridor. And the mark's been taken by the man who kicked their first goal, Marcus Glenn. Just going to have a look at this because I think it's a bloke who a lot of us also might know as Marcus Tillmouth. Oh, I'm not sure. Marcus Tillmouth, I do know, is a beautiful left-footed kick.
There we go.
So Marcus Glenn, he's going to be kicking it from probably just outside 50 when he gets boot the ball. Taking plenty of time over it. Very deliberate as he walks in. Now breaking into a little bit of a gallop. There's the left, and it is a lovely looking kick.
You can hear the penetration from here. Yeah.
That is an absolute beauty.
Hard.
So if Marcus Glenn isn't Marcus Tillmouth, they've swapped legs anyway. The left one at least. Beautiful kick. He's got both their goals. And Laramba needed it too. The Roosters were starting to look a bit threatening. There's that replay, and he's got that through more than half post high.
Interesting too. Young Calvin White dropped the ball there, and then Laramba took it away, and it went coast to coast. And
it's a goal at the other end.
And kicked the goal at the other end.
Basically a 12-point play. Could have been 6 there, but 6 up the other.
Absolutely. Briscoe wins that one. Mumu gets a handball out. Kurt Abbott. Silky skills, goes towards Haynes. Haynes has got a bit of work to do now. Laramba, well done. Gets around his player. Goes towards his teammate in Ross. Ross now, not a very good kick, but still taps it forward. He's got Big White there as well. Good play by Laramba. Going towards the middle of the ground. Who's going to grab it?
There he
It's
is.
the goal kicker. Now he moves the ball. 2 players to pick from.
Yes.
Number 3, Brown kicks it into the top of the square. T3 players doing fantastically well to hold
Great
it up.
defence.
Good work. Oh, danger. Oh, that's another goal. Fantastic by Brown.
They're
He's not
still in.
giving up. T3 defenders in there. They're trying to clear it. They do now.
What's a rush behind? We don't know in bush footy because they just don't do it. They'll go back forward again here, Laramba. Little kick into the forward pocket. Gathered by Christian Dixon.
Oh!
Dixon towards goal. It's
That was
touched and through
almost
for a
ripper.
behind. Well, that could have been a behind about 10 times in the last minute. Finally, a minor score on the board.
That was amazing stuff there. T3 just holding him out. Nathan Ross kick in. Beautiful kick. But ball goes out the back. The big man's Campbell's. He's got a player to beat. Does well. Campbell gives it over to Martin. Martin has a bounce. kicks it up forward. Oh, good play there by the Laramba defence. Now, Gibson kicks it out wide, under the wing, gets it back, Gibson. Good defensive play there by T3.
Oh, look at that, look
They're
away.
working it out. Look at him go, Haynes.
Benny.
Braun gives it over, back now, go back to Haynes. Great play there by Laramba. Now the experience, Augustine Campbell tries a short pass in there. Good play though by the Laramba defence. Here they go. Oh, Kurt Abbott still pressuring the T3. What a game of footy, Stan.
This is sensational. The tackle by Alvin Allen rewarded with the free kick advantage given. Leroy Sampson sold candy a couple of times there. Up to the half-forward flank. Jason Campbell kicks it out wide here for Laramba. It's going to go out of bounds and give us a breather.
How good was that? The shelling candy.
You want it, you can't have it. Now that bounced out of bounds, but it's ended up being a free kick to the Roosters. Augustine Campbell, terrific effort to try and mark. That's off hands, and we've got a boundary umpire there, and it's a free kick. Yeah. So I'm still baffled by that as Joshua Dixon brings it back into play for Laramba.
Yeah, Laramba now. Sampson. Oh.
Here's Moo. Sink your hoof into it, Moo.
Moo. Now his teammate picks it up in Brown. Brown short passes it into the forward line. They got a little bit of time here. Ball goes through for a behind.
Might have been Augustine Dixon with the snap in towards goal. I'll be expecting a bit out of him today. He can play.
Right. Ball now at half back for T3. They gather the ball beautifully. Martin there gives it off to White. Oh, good running play. Now the ball goes out wide. He's looking for that player in Martin. Martin short passes it into Turner. Oh, good fly, good defence though. Oh, player being grabbed without it.
Yeah.
And I think that player is Leo.
And right onto it, the gorgeous octopus, Barry Georgopoulos. Plenty of umpiring experience there. Now Laramba chipping it around their half-back line. They'll come out wide grandstand side over to Jason Campbell. Just trying to take a little bit of sting out of the game maybe and slow it down. It's been hectic. Campbell's kick to the half-forward flank is penetrating onto the chest of his teammate Christian Dixon. Dixon puts it inside 50. Oh, magnificent effort. Running back with the flight of the footy. Lance Campbell has just plucked that out of the air.
This game's got everything. Run, skill. Good bounce. Campbell delivers it back to the middle of the ground. Oh, big man. Falls over. He's still laying there. His teammates need him. Good work, White. Haynes, sorry, that's Nico Haynes. Ball goes out to half forward for Tutri. Now back into the middle of the ground. Oh, Laramba. Now they've got a player there out by himself. Oh, the big
there
fella.
He is again.
Fantastic stuff by Campbell. Oh, he's still following it up. Gets beaten in the end. 2 against 1. Now Laramba have got it at half forward.
Well, they need to stop a goal here, the Roosters, just to back up the work of what Lance Campbell's done. They're still coming nowhere, the Roosters. Sorry, Laramba. Bradley Stockman with a short pass. He's got it to Kenrick Brown, who's marked just inside 50. Kenrick Brown, he'll be looking for a short pass here. This is outside his distance.
If these two teams get going like this, they're going to have nothing left in the last quarter.
Fantastic. Brown puts it to the top of the goal square. Big pack of players flew for it, and the umpires paid a mark. He was settling a mark. Yep. It's not the same bloke again, is it? Marcus Glenn alias Marcus Tillmouth. I'll go down and I'll check in the chain rooms afterwards, and I'll bet you we're spot on. Deadly left foot. He's kicked both their goals so far, this man. So Marcus Glenn, 15 metres out. That was the easiest shot of the three, and he's missed it.
It's too close, Stan.
Yep.
He's kicking from
get them out on a distance and they follow through. They poke at it when they get close. Laramba 2-2-14. T3 3 straight goals 18. Power and Water scoreboard. 1 minute of this exciting first term to go.
What a game.
Just while the clock keeps ticking down and we're missing out on some more of that exciting action, it's one of my wishes, Sean. Time on, please, after a score.
Yeah. Nathan Ross
Wanna
kicks
watch
it
more
out
of
wide,
this.
looking for Nelson at the back there. Nelson gets it in the end. Kicks it towards the wing. It's got a couple of players there. Good effort there by Mumu, I think it is. Fantastic.
Big fella might be Josh Morton, I reckon.
Josh Morton, number 30, yep.
So the Roosters take it. Give away a bit of ground with a short kick into Alonzo Nelson. Now he pumps it long, looking for Harold Haynes. Read it beautifully, Haynes. Took the mark, turned around, played on, kick looking for Lindsay Turner on the lead. He stayed down, took the mark, while someone stood on his head, and he's turned around and kicked the goal as if nothing happened above him. Lindsay Turner with the goal. Gee, spectacular stuff. I want to see that on the replay. The full back. It's done Edric Coulthard.
I think he's jumped up, yeah.
There goes the quarter time. Sorry, how good was that from Harold Haynes? And then here it is, over. But Lindsay Turner just stayed down and took the mark and kicked the goal.
He just read it better, didn't he?
Oh, what a quarter of footy we've had there on ICTV.
Yeah, you're right about Edric Coulthard.
Yeah, that's what he used to do at full back all the time, the great man from Western Aranda. Well, the score at quarter time, what an exciting term that was. T3, 4 straight goals, 24. Laramba, 2-2-14 on the PowerWater scoreboard. Don't go anywhere where we catch our breath and have a break, because if we got 3 more quarters or anything like that, you got 3 quarters of some great footy action coming up on ICTV.
Many remote communities are running low on water.
Water is precious in our community. What can I do to protect the water? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm hunting
What for?
for big oranic. It's just like hunting for a bush tucker. Saving this water, it's more precious than bush tucker. See the track and listen, you can hear the sound. Go and hunt for lake and save the precious water in your community. We finally get you to the lake. Either we can turn it off or go and find the right person if it's bad.
I love going hunting for bush tucker. Maybe I can hunt for lynx too.
And you can do it too and save the precious water for your community.
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact PowerWater and say,
That's my water!
Have you washed your hand?
Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095. Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095.
Your kids are watching and learning from you.
Went to see my son on the weekend playing footy. He did so well. Kicked a couple of goals. I was so proud, eh? Look at that kid kicking footy there.
Yeah, he just kicked to my daughter.
True. How's she going?
Yeah, she's doing so well, hey, at school. So proud of her.
She's got a bright future ahead of her.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your son been up to?
Your kids need you to set a good example. Talk to Congress about quitting today.
Did you know us Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are born with the best vision in the world?
True.
Yeah, and you also need good eyes to mark and kick the footy.
Yeah.
Did you also know that some kids in communities have sick eyes from trachoma?
Is that where you wash your face whenever it's dirty, to have strong eyes and stop trachoma?
Sure is, Jay. It's fun and easy too. So remember,
clean faces, strong eyes.
Do you know that too much alcohol is not good for our family and our community? What do you think about making our home grog-free?
Just you always rock up with 2 beers. You rocked up with 2. The last time you rocked up with 1. Left the 10. Hold on. So beers. What do you mean? I bought the last one. I bought 6 or 7. Get out of here.
I'm really glad we made the choice to make our home alcohol-free.
The telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water. Power and Water Corporation, supporting local football and saving water.
And you're on ICTV and you're watching some exciting AFL Central Australia Community Finals football action. Just seen a great first term between the two great Amadra clubs in the first term of their elimination final. With the first break, T3 4-1-25 to Laramba 2-3-15. 10 points of difference on the Power and Water scoreboard. My name's Stan Coombe. Joining me in commentary, Sean Cusack. Sean, that first quarter, that would have done for your admission fee for the whole day. That was fantastic.
What a ripping quarter. Great start to the game. We got 3 more to go. Ball up in the middle of the ground. Both players go at it. Great work there by Tillmouth. Now gets to his teammate in... Cool kicks it up forward. Good defence. Great work there by Laramba though. They're still working hard. They just got to gather the footy. Good play by T3. Free kick.
It's a man who's kicked all the goals. Is that advantage? Oh, that hit the post.
That's a good decision. He's pulled it back. Yeah, it is. The man has kicked all their goals.
And technically he had taken the advantage there, and the snap was an absolute rip. And like I said, hit the post, but umpires brought the footy back to him.
Yeah.
He's kicked 2 out of 2 so far. Or 2 out of Laramba's 2. Yep. He did miss a set shot, probably his easiest one in that opening term.
It might have been too close.
Once again, we'll watch that.
He'll kick through it, yeah. You watch.
Very nice to watch left foot in action.
There it goes. Goes across the field though. Goes through for a behind.
Certainly getting blustery out there. That won't help with your set shot goal kicking. Laramba 2-4-16 now. T3 4-1-25 Power and Water scoreboard as the Roosters bring it back into play and come grandstand side. Up towards the half-back flank looking for Kurt Abbott. Went to ground in the marking contest here. That was nicely read off hands though. And the kick up towards half forward is good too. Mark taken by Justin Martin. Short one out wide from him to Alonzo Nelson. Just make mention it was Bryson Long with that great work in the back line there for T3. Now Kurt Abbott's got it on the half-forward flank. Gives it back to Alonzo Nelson. They're not going forward a great deal. Across ground again to Josiah Martin. He can keep running in a forward direction. Goes towards the top of the goal square. Lindsay Turner up against 2. Ball comes to ground. And now Turner first in after it in pursuit out towards the forward pocket. He's kept it in front onto the left boot. That's a ridiculously good goal, Lindsay Turner.
Watch the replay.
Lethal Lindsay.
Watch what he does there, Stan.
Well, we've got 2 cracking left boots going on out in this game of footy. Marcus Glenn up one end and Lindsay Turner at the other.
Watch how he beats 2 of them.
Here's the replay. Marking contest, first of all, he's up against 2. Yep. First to recover. And then here, just a little, well done, through some traffic. Lindsay Turner, he's a star. He has kicked 3 goals. T3 leading 5-1-31 to 2-5-17.
Like goal of the year.
And he probably thought he'd wrap that one up last week with the snap from the snake pit pocket too. He's a seriously good footballer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lethal Lindsay.
Wow. Ball up in the middle of the ground. Ruckmans go at it. Good play there. Now T3 gather the footy again. Nelson goes to half forward.
Dan Pepperell.
He's looking for Dan Pepperell. Dan Pepperell does well. Augustine Campbell's under pressure there. Dan Pepperell goes again. But it's a free kick. It goes towards Laramba.
Taking the legs, I think, was the decision.
Gibson goes long, looking for his teammate out there. finds him. Brown. Brown now will have a shot on goal. Looks good off the boot. All clear. Good goal.
Well, they needed that one too.
Kenrick Brown.
Son of Kennedy Brown. One of the great organisers of bush footy over many a year, Kenrick. Not surprised he kicked that. Subject to some brilliant coaching at under 13 level at Larapinta Lions. Head coach Stan Coombe. Yeah, look at that, he's just got it right onto the line. Well done, Kenrick Brown. And he's the best thing about Kenrick Brown, he's a cracking young bloke.
Yeah.
Just a ripper of a fella and a good role model for all the youngsters out there at Laramba. So they come back to the Cowboys. Kurt Abbott, centre clearance kick, was under pressure and it's a high one. A little bit of body work there in the marking contest and probably a bit before the ball arrived. Don't think the umpire's going to let the advantage go. Certainly wasn't any in it. And Josh Morton. No. Normie Hagan. There's a name. Normie Hagan with the free kick on the back flank. The older Norm Hagan. Great footballer for Laramba. Might have even won the medal. Certainly finished in the top 3 in a Minahan when playing for Pioneer.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Really was a good player. So Laramba going forward. They're making a little bit of a surge at the moment. High long kick inside 50.
Wow, pack. Well done by Teacher. Laramba take the ball away. Ball goes up in the air. Nathan Ross is underneath it for Tea-Tree. So is Augustine Campbell. Now the big man runs it out again. Oof. Great work.
Couple of good things, Bryson Long.
Bryson Long's been fantastic. Martin now kicks out wide to Nelson. Yeah, Bryson Long, number 11. Gee. Lonzo Nelson now approaching half forward. Kicks it long. He's looking for Hayes.
Oh, look out, Lindsay.
Lindsay Turner snaps on goal.
Oh, lethal Lindsay has 4.
Oh, he's awesome, mate. He's got all the tricks.
He certainly has. 4 goals.
Comes back to Long, though.
Yeah, it does, and probably the one before as well.
Yep.
That's where the footy was. It was the opposition
he got in
heading towards goal and threatening. Didn't just hold him up.
He's coming off.
Set him up.
He's coming off.
Well, I'll be wanting to fix whatever's wrong if that's what he's come off for and get him straight back out there.
Yeah.
So he has been fantastic. Good game of footy, goal for goal at the moment. Tea-Tree 6-1-37, Laramba 3-5-23 on the Power and Water scoreboard. You might look at that and think, oh, the Roosters, 14 points. But that's 8 scoring shots to 7 in favour of Laramba, which I think is probably a better indication of the state of play. It's been pretty even, this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And, yeah, I mean, this game is totally in the balance. And if it wasn't for Long's 2 efforts there, Laramba probably would have kicked a couple of goals.
And that would put them in front.
Yep. Without a doubt.
Well, the only problem I've got with all of that is we missed 2 minutes of footy there while we waited for the ball to come back into the middle, and I'd love to see the extra 2 minutes of what we're seeing when there's action out there.
Briscoe and White goes towards the Ramblers' way, gets his handball away.
Augie Campbell got him. But it was a good tackle by Augie.
Yep. Yeah. Experience. Oh, kicks it over. Now here they go. Dan Pepperell gets it. Good play. Here we go. Good build up. Goes towards full forward. Lindsay Turner. Play on. Kurt Abbott.
Oh, great pressure.
Line. And it all started from Josiah Martin.
Yeah, he's been cruising through the middle. Not as fit as he probably should be and not as fit as he was a couple of years ago. But he's a class player, and he is just strolling through the middle of the ground at the moment. When he gets it, something good happens for the Roosters. Kick in, comes grandstand side of the ground for Laramba, but waiting there for it is a Rooster. It's Damien Campbell. Kicks back inside 50. Look, I thought that was a good effort too by the Laramba player. Hamish Perelucha gets a free kick and a 50-metre penalty. So the Hamish Perelucha I know is the son of Western Aranda great Glenn Perelucha. So, not sure if maybe he's moved away or working over there or something like that. Not sure. Joshua Dixon running forward now for Laramba. Gee, that looked good too. Long floating kick goes inside 50 towards the top of the goal square. Plenty of Roosters defenders back there, but they're under all sorts of pressure at the moment. Ball spills out to our mystery man, number 5. The snap in towards goal. Will go out of bounds. Wanted to claim it stayed in there. Kenrick Brown. It's gone out of bounds, and one of the supporters in the background is laughing his head off at the moment. We'll get a boundary throw in, footy deep in attack. "13 points of difference. Tea Tree leading on the Power and Water scoreboard."
Oh,
well done.
Backstand.
Cowboy
Look at
snap.
that.
That's a goal. Augustine Dixon.
Yeah.
Just when Laramba needed it.
Augustine Dixon, you could tell he was hunting that footy. He wanted it.
Well, he's been a leader of this football club for quite some time, Augustine Dixon. And just when leadership was needed, there he is. He bobs up and kicks a goal. And it's a tight contest again. There's only 7 points of difference on the Power and Water scoreboard. In the knockout final, it's also the Amadra Derby. It's coming to you on ICTV live from Traeger Park, the centre of Australian football today, that's for sure. Good crowd.
Yeah, the crowd's built up.
Here's a
Absolutely.
replay, Sean. Augustine Campbell.
Yeah.
No,
Beautiful.
that's just instinct.
Yeah. Off the left foot.
No time to think about it. Ball in my hands. There's blokes coming in everywhere here. I'll just
Kick it.
put that onto the left. I know the goals are around there somewhere. Great stuff. Yeah, just looking to what we call the Pioneer Hill down on the left. Massive supporters down there. Good crowd here at Traeger Park today for finals footy action. And here go the Roosters out of the centre. Lindsay Turner up on the wing, takes it. Penetrating left foot kick to Kurt Abbott on the lead in the pocket. There's that lethal boot again from Lindsay. Kurt Abbott low to the ground, a slips catch type mark. He'll shoot for goal from about 35 out. Got a magnificent view here on the ICTV cameras. Beautiful kick, Kurt Abbott. Yes, I'll shake your hand and pat you on the back at Urara College tomorrow. Well done.
Great kick by Kurt Abbott.
Great reply too by the Roosters straight away.
How's the footy, eh? That was like a 40-metre pass to him.
Oh,
look at the replay here.
Bullet-like.
Lindsay Turner gets
It's hardly even got...
Goes, bang. Go and get it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Nothing any defender could do about that.
Old Dan Pepperell comes off for a bit of a break.
Just a bit of information, mate. We've had a bit of a mix-up with numbers. So Herman Gibson is number 9. And Mervyn Andrews is number 5. Certainly Mervyn Andrews has been getting a bit of footy too. Number 5, Mervyn Andrews, number 9. Anyway, meanwhile, back in the centre. There's the ball up. It's going to be a centre clearance. Dion Campbell getting it for the Roosters. Nice pass too. Chest mark taken right on the 50-metre line by Harold Haynes. Well, Harold in the veteran category now. I don't know if the legs have quite got the 50-metre kick in them anymore. Once upon a time, yep. Puts it up. It's going right to the line. He has got the distance, but he's hit the woodwork. Great kick. Point on the board to the Roosters. Can't believe there's still 8 minutes of this quarter to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's up and about. That's a good mark.
That's a great grab. Jason Campbell takes the grab in front of the change rooms. Here at Traeger Park, short passes on. Kicks it to his teammate in Brown. Sorry, Brown. They're telling him to kick back again. Hagan. Oh, bad luck.
Risky, wasn't it?
Yeah, the ball over the back. Purvis kicks the ball, looking for Abbott.
It's been a move we hadn't seen last week. Abbott to the forward line.
Abbott's going to have a crack at it again. Oh, lets the ball do all the work.
Ooh.
Great effort.
Nearly,
offline, though.
Nearly bent back against the breeze.
Yeah. You could tell what he was trying to do there. He just let the ball do the work, but it didn't turn.
Yeah, we're all used to seeing Kurt Abbott around the midfield and be a great defender. He's showing us he can do it at all ends of the ground at the moment. That's a good kick in for Laramba. Straight up the guts, and the mark taken by Bradley Stockman, who cracks the whip with the kick out to the Gap Road side wing. Ordinary looking bounce out there for Hamish Perilucha. Now he's got a couple to beat. He needs some teammates to get there and help him. He had the presence of mind to tap that out and clear the area. And Stockman comes in with a pickup, and then a high kick towards centre half forward. Backing back, Dion Campbell. There's some courage there. Quick little handball forward here. Gets it going the Roosters' direction. Alonzo Nelson on the end of the kick on the wing. Nelson directs traffic back inboard, gets it to Purvis. Drop to his knees to take the mark on the chest. Centres it up with a pass towards centre half forward. Josiah Martin now looks inside 50. Oh, they're looking for maybe Campbell on the lead out from full forward. Didn't quite get to him, and the umpire's going to give Laramba a free kick.
Jeremy Leo.
Player held while not in possession of the footy.
Leo goes towards his teammate and Dixon. Dixon now.
Strong. Too strong. Palm off was high.
Too high. And that player will get it. It is Justin Martin. Martin now, short pass into Abbott. Ball goes at the back. Good play by Cool. He is cool. Kicks it out wide. Looking for his teammate in Perilucha now. Hamish Perilucha. Oh, gets around his opponent. Well done.
Very good.
Composes. Goes towards the middle of the ground. He finds Sampson. Sampson now. Goes back to that player and Dixon. Dixon now. Kicks it out wide to Dixon. This is Kirsten Dixon. Dixon goes long. There's a player at the back. Almost takes the grab. Good play by the T3 defence. Runs it out. He's got a little bit of time.
Oh, they'll be
Kicks it
upfield.
out wide. Looks for Alonzo Nelson. Alonzo Nelson's got time now. This could be dangerous. Kicks back to the middle of the ground. Finds his teammate there. Great work there by Martin now. So Martin goes long. He's looking for Brawny Cook. Youngest player out there, I reckon.
If there's anyone younger, he shouldn't be out there.
Tenner Creek.
He's played on with a handball.
Gives it off to his teammate. His teammate has a shot on goal, offline.
And I spent a bit of time hanging around Ben Braun. That's the first time I've seen him handball.
Yeah, he might have felt a bit far out for him.
Oh, good to see the youngster getting into the action. Cheerio to his big brother Boydie Cook too, while I've got an opportunity. How are you, big fella? Kick there from Laramba out in the full. He's a proud of Mudgera man. If he's not here, he'll be watching it on YouTube, I can guarantee you that. Martin with the footy, short pass to Kurt Abbott. Too far out to score, you would think. Abbott's kick towards the top of the goal square. Bouncing ball, gets through to the back. Oh, the Rooster player went to ground just as he got his hands on the footy. That was Ben Braun. And unfortunately, he's been pinged this time. Mumu gets the free kick and he clears for Laramba out to the half-back flank on the Gap Road side. Jackson Cool there.
Cool now kicks it to his teammate in Brown. Kenrick Brown now has got a bit of time. Kicks it in, looking for his teammate there, but it doesn't go there. Oh, Augustine Campbell clears the play. Here they go, T3. They're away. And that's Ross now. Kicks it long to Abbott. Abbott now telling everyone to just relax.
But they're almost going to nearly every time now.
Yeah. He's leading out beautifully and presenting really well.
Well done, big Lance Campbell too on the half-back line.
Sense of the occasion. Good Abbott. This ball is on its way.
Great kick.
He's on fire.
He is. He's loving this. The coach has put me up forward. I haven't been there for years. I've been telling everyone I could play as a forward.
Oh, now he's coming off for a break.
Well, that's what forwards do these days, don't they? They kick a goal and then they run off.
Come off. Here he comes.
I used to want to stay. Here's a replay through the middle of the ground.
Running machine.
And there it is, juggling mark. Kurt Abbott. He's been, he's been the iron curtain across half-back in recent years, letting nothing through. He's kicked 2 goals in this exciting second term. Bit of an advantage now for the Roosters. 8-4-52, Laramba 4-6-30. PowerWater scoreboard. Field umpire Barry Georgopoulos out in the middle. See what an experienced combination we've got there. The gorgeous octopus and Phil Nipris. You couldn't even add up how many games between those two, even with a calculator.
No.
Both been around for, well, I reckon Phil in excess of 20 years, and Barry be knocking on the door of that too.
Absolutely.
Ball up back in the middle.
Back in the middle. T3 away again. Nelson Gets under the top beat, goes towards his forwards. There's a mark. Mark's been taken.
Damien Campbell.
Damien Campbell, beautiful mark.
This is what he does.
In a pack.
Something I've noticed, and a bit of it last week too, Alonso Nelson doesn't go in the traffic at the centre bounces. No. He actually stands out a bit and receives a lot of footy doing it. Wonder when the opposition wake up to it.
Stan, your prediction's right.
He's a goal kicker.
He gets it and kicks goals.
That's what he does, Damien Campbell. And after all the excitement, the Roosters drawing away at the moment. 9-4-58 to 4-6-30, 28 points of difference on the PowerWater scoreboard. Here's the replay. Fair effort at a torpedo. That is a pretty good grab by Damien Campbell. Yeah. With the ball spiralling like that, they're not as easy to catch as the drop punt.
He was spot on there.
He was almost running with the flight of it when he took it. Yeah. So he's doing what his job is as a marking forward, taking a few marks, and then when he does that, he goes back and kicks the goal.
It's probably been the difference, you know, Turner, Campbell and Kurt Abbott when he's been up there. That's probably the difference between the two sides at the moment.
Yeah, you look at the Laramba forward line and you can't instantly think.
No.
Their goals have come from Marcus Glenn.
Yeah, Marcus Glenn has been the one that has kicked the goals and done quite well up forward.
And I haven't seen a lot of him in the last 10 or 15 minutes. I'm wondering if he's having a spell or not. Right at full forward. Yeah. See, now look, he's another one of these blokes that can pick up a mountain of footy in the midfield.
Yeah.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul, aren't you?
Exactly.
Half-time siren, exciting half of footy it was. It's a knockout final, elimination for the loser. So they're both going hammer and tongs at this. They would have anyway because it's an Amudgera derby. The two great Amudgera football clubs of Central Australia. Tea Tree leading 9-4-58 to Laramba 4-6-30 on the PowerWater scoreboard. Quick look at the goal kickers for Tea Tree. 4 to lethal Lindsay Turner, 2 to Kurt Abbott, 2 also to Damien Campbell and 1 to Justin Martin. And for Laramba, 2 to Marcus Glenn, could be a Tillmouth, and 1 each to Kenrick Brown and Augustine Dixon. The Roosters just asserted their authority a little bit in that second term, Sean.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking a bit about earlier on, Stan. It's just the forwards that we named. Three tours for Tea Tree are getting their hands on the footy and they're kicking goals, whereas Laramba, they've just got that one forward and he's doing a mountain of work, but he's only one guy at this stage. So they need a couple more forwards to put their hands up and go, yeah, I'm here and I'm wanting to compete and kick a few goals for him.
One thing we know about this, Laramba going to throw everything at the Roosters to try and get themselves back into it in the second half. Stay tuned to ICTV because that's the only place you'll see it. We'll be back with more shortly.
Many remote communities are running low on water.
Water is precious in our community. What can I do to protect the water? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm hunting.
What for?
For big water leak. It's just like hunting for a bush tucker. Saving this water is more precious than bush tucker. See the track and listen, you can hear the sound. Go and hunt for leak and save the precious water in your community. We finally get to do the leak. Either we can turn it off or go and find the right person if it's bad.
Alap ko hunting for bush tucker. I back and for links too.
And you can do it too and save the precious water for your community.
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact PowerWater and say,
That's my water!
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact PowerWater and say,
Let's play water!
The baby. Have you washed your hand?
Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095.
Your kids are watching and learning from you.
Went to see my son on the weekend playing footy. He did so well. Kicked a couple of goals. I was so proud, eh? Look at that kid kicking footy there.
Yeah, he just kicked to my daughter.
True. How's she going?
Yeah, she's doing so well, hey, at school. So proud of her.
She's got a bright future ahead of her.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your son been up to?
Your kids need you to set a good example. Talk to Congress about quitting today.
Did you know us Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are born with the best vision in the world?
It's true.
Yeah, and you also need good eyes to mark and kick the footy.
Yeah.
Did you also know that some kids in communities have sick eyes from trachoma?
Is that where you wash your face whenever it's dirty to have strong eyes and stop trachoma?
Sure is, Jay. It's fun and easy too. So remember,
Clean faces, strong eyes.
Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095. Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095.
Do you know that too much alcohol is not good for our family and our community? What do you think about making our home grog-free?
Dusty always rock up with 2 beers. You rocked up with 2. The last time you rocked up with 1. Left the 10. Oh, what? So was it 4 beers. What do you mean? I bought the last one. I bought 6 or 7. Get out of here.
I'm really glad we made the choice to make our home alcohol-free.
Yeah, me too. It's okay to say no.
Drinking grog when pregnant can cause fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, FASD. Grog before, during and after pregnancy is no good for dad, mum and bub.
Did you know us Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are born with the best vision in the world?
It's true.
Yeah, and you also need good eyes to mark and kick the footy.
Yeah.
Did you also know that some kids in communities have sick eyes from trachoma?
Is that where you wash your face whenever it's dirty to have strong eyes and stop trachoma?
Sure is, Jay. It's fun and easy too. So remember,
Clean faces, strong eyes.
Your kids are watching and learning from you.
Went to see my son on the weekend playing footy. He did so well. Kicked a couple of goals. I was so proud, eh? Look at that kid kicking footy there.
Yeah, he just kicked to my daughter.
True, how's she going?
Yeah, she's doing so well, hey, at school. So proud of her.
She's got a bright future ahead of her.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your son been up to?
Your kids need you to set a good example. Talk to Congress about quitting today.
You're watching ICTV showing our way.
Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095. Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095.
ICTV, doing our way, doing our way.
The telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water. Power and Water Corporation, supporting local football and saving water.
Too good, Tarona. Now, material, sorry. See, dog is picking me up. We're too good to be free.
The telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water. Power and Water Corporation, supporting local football and saving water.
Welcome back to ICTV and our coverage of the 2020 AFL Central Australia Community Final Series, and an exciting first half in our third game that we've telecast today. The Imudjera derby between Tea Tree and Laramba. It's a 30-point lead to the Roosters at the main break. My name's Stan Coombe. Joining me in commentary, Sean Cusack. Cracking game of football. You can tell the rivalry that is out there between these two clubs. This is not just a final. This is a bit more than that around this one.
Yeah, it's a ripping game. Scoreboard doesn't tell the true story. It could go either way. Laramba just have to make sure that they sort out their forward line, and I think they'll kick a few goals here, and that's just been the only difference in the game. Lindsay Turner,
Kurt Abbott,
been fantastic up there, and Campbell as well.
About to get the second half underway. One thing I'd like to mention too, well done both football clubs. The numbers on the back of your jumpers are brilliant. We can see them. And when we can see him, we call most of them. There's Joshua Dixon with the footy. Little left foot kick, bad bounce there for Benjamin Mumu. Ball inside 50 momentarily for Laramba. The Roosters get it out with a high kick out to the wing. Kurt Abbott underneath it. Couldn't handle it when it came down from re-entry. Marcus Glenn picks up, tries to shrug off the Abbott tackle. The umpire said the tackle was too high. Marcus Glenn with the footy. He's had a good game. Kicked the first two goals for Laramba. That was a beautiful pass. The spoil came a bit too late. The umpire's going to pay the mark to Laramba, and they get a shot at goal from right on 50. Christian Dixon to take it. This will be the start they'd be after. quick one on the board, look up and you see you've narrowed the margin, maybe get a little bit of a roll on.
Yeah, absolutely, and he can get things going here, Dixon.
Just inside 50 when he puts boot to ball.
Oh,
It looks
look at the
pretty
kick.
good off the boot. Contest on the line. Well done by the Rooster defenders. No, it's a goal.
That's what they needed, and they needed someone else to stand up in that forward line. And is this it? You know, is this the comeback that they're wanting?
5-5-35. Laramba get to move their score on to T3 at 9-5-59, so it's 24 points of difference.
And I'm glad they moved Marcus Glenn up to the middle of the ground now as well. And he was the reason why they got that movement from the middle.
As good as he is around goal, you can't kick him unless you get the footy there.
No, absolutely.
Probably saw similar things for Plenty Highway earlier today with Tosh Kernoth. You want him in the forward line, but you really want him in the middle, getting it to the forward line at the same time.
Exactly. And letting him run on the goals, you know, if you...
Probably still kick a few.
Yeah, from out, you know, just outside 50 or just inside it. All up in the middle of the ground. Yeah, here's that man we spoke about again, but no, Alonzo Nelson takes it away. Goes into the half forward line. Great defensive mark there by Laramba. They're running it out. Going towards Mumu. Mumu will have to go hard. He's got 2 to beat. He's doing okay at the moment. Oh, well done, Mumu. Well done. Actually goes out of bounds, but the effort just to hold it up.
The umpire's paid a free, signalling over the shoulder.
Oh.
Big Lance Campbell gets it on the wing. He's done a couple of good things today. This bloke just cruising around Josiah Martin, getting the ball at will. Short pass to Alonzo Nelson. Nelson kicks to Kurt Abbott, who marks just inside 50. Turns around and plays on. Goes for goal from 40 out and just misses. It bounces wide through from behind.
Yeah, Alonzo Nelson, like you said, he's just got the ball on a string at the moment. Here they go. Laramba from the back line. Good pass. Out to Cool. Cool now. He's got a player out there. Now he has a bounce. 2 bounces. Kicks it to half forward. 2 big men there. Fly. Good punch from Haynes. I think that is Nico Haynes. Good play there by the T3 defender in long. Oh, Kurt Abbott. Class. Oh, gets around his player. Short pass. And there's your man.
Damien Campbell takes the mark, go back, and he'll probably kick the set shot.
Yeah.
Kurt Abbott, experience too there. That little bit of body work while the ball was in the air.
Yeah.
Ends up being an uncontested mark in the end when really it is a contest, but his experience nullified it.
Yeah, and I think Kurt, I think he's going for 4 in a row with the Rovers Football Club. So
he'd love to get
lots
his
of
beloved
experience
Roosters
there.
over the line too. Damien Campbell's kick is straight. It doesn't quite have the distance this time around. Lindsay Turner lurking
Here
in
he
the
goes.
pocket. Oh, we've seen what he can do from here before. This time the pressure is good. His handball was smothered and the ball goes over the boundary line for a boundary throw in. Umpire Phil Nipra says throw it in.
I thought Lindsay was going to go on that left then, do one of those kicks that he did last week. Oh, he's still around the footy. No, he's going to jump back to full forward. So
That's a luxury having him at full forward too. You can put him on the ball.
yeah, ball goes to ground. Oh, players throwing themselves at it. Laramba get the free kick.
Yeah, Phil was going to give the advantage there, but saw that the advantage wasn't very advantageous. So good umpiring, called it back.
Absolutely. There we go. Laramba now. Torpedoes. We've seen about 20 of those today. Oh,
Well done,
good grab.
Kendrick Brown.
Brown, are they going to pay the mark?
Oh, out on the full. Great catch too. It really was. Bad luck. So Anthony Campbell for the Roosters. Short pass to Dion Campbell. AC to DC again. Electric stuff at Traeger Park. Little handball now. Dion back to Anthony. From the wing, he'll pass out wide and find Alonzo Nelson. Alonzo Nelson. Sort of got a half of 2 Formula One champions in his name. Fernando Alonso and Nelson Piquet.
Well, he's got the blue sock and the red sock too.
Cruising around out there like he's a Rolls Royce at the moment. Lovely pass to big Nico Haynes. The Roosters slowing things down a little bit on the wing.
He's got the captain there.
Oh, with the short one. Might have been looking for Augie Campbell.
Yeah, he was.
Campbell tap it back out towards Nelson. Nelson on the wing. Nice kick. Oh, through the hands of Kurt Abbott. Don't see that too often. And now here's a chance for Curtis Daniels. Gets it to Joshua Dixon. Just gets his kick away as the tackle came from behind. That affected the kick, and Lance Campbell takes the mark in the centre for the Roosters.
Lance Campbell. Been good today. Oh, Nelson's out of here again by himself. Takes a grab, goes back. He is literally in red and blue. Kicks long now. Oh, bump off the ball. That's okay. Umpire calls it all clear. Short passes on. Good play to Dixon. Kirsten Dixon kicks it long. 1-on-1. Good work there by the Laramba player.
Moving Andrews.
And Andrews now gets a quick kick back into play. Goes towards his teammates and Daniels.
Curtis Daniels. Yeah. The game hasn't hit the tempo yet in this third term.
Wait. They'll give it another crack here soon.
Little bit of end-to-end between the two half-back lines. That kick forward has been taken by Normie Hagan.
Here we go.
Here's moving Andrews. A little bit of a fumble on the wing. Good enough to recover and pick it up. And his pass gave away a little bit of ground, but it was good.
Look, Mervyn Andrews has been playing for a while too, Steve.
He has, hasn't he? Got it to Jackson Cool, the dude. Kicks to half forward. Gee, that's a good mark. Johnny Briscoe turns around and plays on. Haven't seen much of him today, but that was very good. Nice pass. Augustine Dixon takes the mark on the chest. He can go back and line up for goal from inside 50. Good play, Johnny Briscoe.
There's one thing is, Mervyn Andrews ran from the back line, created, and then they're away. And it just clicked on. Like, I think Mervyn Andrews was playing when I was playing. So, credit to him. They got players there if they want the short pass. Look.
Not an easy shot, this one, but Augustine Dixon is a very good kick.
Oh, he's giving it a ride.
Oh! Now let's hit the post.
He had a couple of players.
I don't think that's a point. They're taking a kick in, but that hit the post. Yeah, and the boundary umpire, well done. Onto that. Yep. Can't take the kick in if it's hit the post.
Yeah, that's right.
If it's hit the post, either on the full, it's a free kick to one team, or it's a boundary throw in. If it wasn't on the full, and it might have been touched on the way through. So boundary throw in. Footy still deep in attack for Laramba. That's what they want.
Yeah, that's it. Now, got the big man in Nico Haynes.
Oh,
ball goes out the back of the back. Jeez, the danger man. Marcus Glenn.
His left foot's as lethal as Lindsay's. Bit of a tongue twister there too. There was a lot of L's. Yeah.
Would have been,
Wasn't far away. He knew what he was trying to do.
Yep.
And gee, if he had kicked it, what it does for this game too. Gets the Roosters up and about, and we just want a close finish. Josiah Martin with a short little kick in for the Roosters. Over into that far side, back pocket, Nathan Ross. Nice pass from him too. Up to the half-back flank.
Oh, here we go.
Bit of hair over there. Augustine Campbell receives it. Augie's kick towards centre. Half forward, spectacular jump there. High from behind by Jackson Cool. Waiting at the back, Hamish Perilucha. Little handball forward. The footy ends up in the hands of Kurt Abbott, who streams towards attack. Kick into the pocket. And the mark's been taken by Lindsay Turner. He doesn't waste any time moving it either. Short pass to Martin, Justin Martin, who's taken the mark on his chest. 30 metres directly out in front of goal. Good team footy, the Roosters.
Yeah, how good was that? Matt, this bloke has been fantastic today too. So
there's a 50.
Yeah, something's going on.
I think one of these Laramba players just walking out of the area, hands on hips, has walked through the protected zone, I think. Gee, they couldn't afford that. This one might be slipping away now. Martin puts it through for his second goal. He kicked a couple last week too. He looks like a professional half forward.
He actually started when the ball was down here at half back and ran forward with the flight of the ball.
That's the Roosters' first goal in this third term. We're halfway through it.
If they would have kicked that goal not long ago, I still think the game's still in the balance. They just got to get a few things right up in their forward line.
Have seen some mighty comes back in the past in Bush Finals footy. Probably the best I ever saw was produced actually by the Roosters. 99 grand final came from 38 points behind Western Arundel at three-quarter time to roll them by 9.
Yeah, I played that day.
Jasper Haynes, the coach, the late great Jasper Haynes, the coach for the Roosters. Yep. He's left an everlasting legacy on this football club.
It was packed on this
wasn't it?
packed on that side.
The coaching bench had about 1,000 people on it.
They-
Here we go.
They played well to come back.
Gee, Hamish Paralucha's been good at half-back for Laramba today.
Oh, they're away here.
There's advantage being given. If it has, they can go the whole way from 50 out. Everyone else back at half-back and stop.
Glenn.
Ball bounces. Oh, Marcus Glenn tries the bicycle kick over the head, but it's gone across the face of goal and rolls out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. A lot of the players back here did not realise advantage had been given, I don't think.
And I reckon if you get the replay on that, you'd see that. I reckon he had another spare player that he could have chipped it into. Maybe they're rushing a little bit, or just not using their options. But
or their voice. That could be the other thing.
Good play,
Mervyn.
Andrews.
Oh, he deserves one, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's working hard.
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing is the ball is down there, so, they've got every opportunity to score. Just need a cool head.
Well, maybe they should throw Jackson up in the forward line. Jackson cool. And his head as well.
Good work, T-Tree. How's their skills? Look at that. Good pressure, though.
Oh, Andrews, yep. Oh, that was hard.
Solid play.
Oh, Augie.
Yeah.
Might be a bit unlucky to be called out of bounds there.
Yeah.
Gee, that was great, Augustine Campbell.
Yep.
And because it's out of bounds, it's a free kick. And now it's 50 because he rolled it along the ground. But I think the main problem that's come from all that was that that's a boundary throw-in. Well, the laws of our game, I
don't know what they're doing, but anyways.
Yeah. Lonzo Nelson's got the free kick. He's happy because he just loves having a Sharon in his hands.
Oh, he's got it on a string today.
Look at this. They're going backwards here. Back to Josiah Martin. He
good
thought
thing
about
about
sideways. He's going backwards as well.
They're not panicking. They just play the percentages. Look, players there, give it a
bit of ring of rosy. One of them even sitting down behind Augustine Campbell with the footy. And now Augie goes long towards the wing. Augustine Dixon, he's not going to put up with that. He's going to try hard. Kurt Abbott stepping through traffic. Oh, surely not. Oh, the little handball back over his own head. Got it to a teammate. He goes again, Abbott. Got the handball out, but the next handball misses Josiah Martin. Maybe Laramba can capitalise. Oh, Dixon, Joshua Dixon barges through. He's run a long way. 51 out. Kick floats in towards goal. Glenn's there. Kenrick Brown gets the crumbs. Glenn picks up, snaps around the body and kicks it.
Look at that.
He's got his third. Laramba is still in this. Well done. What a passage of play down the wing. It started with Kurt Abbott. Fancy dancing like he was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But eventually, because Laramba didn't give up, the ball fell their way and Joshua Dixon, what a
just
charge.
grabbed it and said, I'm going.
Great finish too, Marcus Glenn.
Yeah, and that's it. One-on-one, get it to him as quickly as you can.
Oh, this still got excitement in. Here's a replay here. Sean Kurt Abbott on the wing. Have a look at this. Yeah, have a look there. I've gone around that one. I've gone around this one. I'm going to get caught. A little handball without looking.
It goes again, look.
In here. That handball was good too. And this is where they lost it. Now Joshua Dixon was magnificent from there. We just saw the end of his run with the kick.
And there, look.
Kenrick Brown, well done too.
Yeah, helped him out.
Yeah, he got in there. He made sure it was 2-on-2.
Yeah.
Well, this game's still got a bit in it. Changing the ruck too. Is that big Nico Haynes gone in there?
Yeah.
Slapped it forward. Ball tapped back by Dixon towards Josiah Martin. Oh, gee, some heavy body work in there. And the umpires called that signal. I don't know what that one is, Phil. 2 players down at the moment. 2 Laramba players. Let's have a look on the replay. It's a heavy hip and shoulder. Oh, look, yeah, dragged him down and he didn't have the footy because it was knocked out when he got hip and shouldered.
Sampson, yeah. Leroy Sampson gets
still got a Laramba player down and just beginning to get to his feet now.
Oh, torpedo at half forward. Here goes Laramba. T-Tree interceptor. Good play there by the Laramba player. Now, here we go. Nelson gathers the footy. Kicks it towards the wing. It's out of bounds on the full.
A little bit of pressure here on the Roosters suddenly.
Yeah, this could be really interesting now. Pressure applied to the T-Tree team. Sure who's got the footy there, but it's a short pass. Great play. Oh, go for the footy, son. That's what we want. Well done, Martin. What, has a free kick been paid?
Yeah, there has been. Oh, it's just getting a little bit heated out there at the moment.
Gareth Sterling goes long, big kick, pack there. Oh, out that man in Byron Long.
He's been good.
Short pass, kicks it out to Martin.
So from the back flank, they go to Josiah Martin, centre wing. Geez, he's had a lot of footy today, this bloke. I don't think I've seen him hit full pace once, but he's had the footy in his hand more often than not. Gets it out to the half-forward flank. Oh, some good footy, Harold Haynes, one way, then the other. Draws the play, then slips the handball out the back to Martin. Martin looks for Abbott. Abbott, one bite of the cherry. Couldn't get it on the second. Oh, he's liking the idea of the... Oh, I think...
That's...
And Abbott doesn't get a free kick out of that.
Yeah, that should be a free kick.
I think so. Certainly...
That's
a little bit of push and shove going on behind play, but that's understandable that he's upset. Christian Dixon delivers up to the wing. The mark taken by Bradley Stockman for Laramba.
Oh, Andrews flies high. Ball on the ground on the wing here. Here goes Martin.
Kurt Abbott's still in a wrestle down on the flank, so he won't see the footy coming.
There, great stuff. That is Tilmouth. Tilmouth goes further into the forward line.
Oh, well done.
Ball on the ground. Laramba player picks it up. Beautiful work. Sterling gets it out to his teammate. Here they're working it out. Laramba. They got a bit of a space here. Ball though's going to bounce. Ball at the back. Here goes Laramba. Briscoe does well. Look at him go. Gets the kick up to the forward line. Moomoo's there.
Oh, here we...
Moomoo's got two if he wants them. Oh! How long?
Bryson Long.
Perfect. Stopped it.
Oh, look, even this kick's dangerous. Glenn comes in and puts some pressure on the ball, still on the attacking 50 here for Laramba. Marcus Glenn gets there, tries to brush off one tackle. Can't do it with the second, though. Slips out a little handball, but not quick enough, according to the umpire. Free kick will go to the Roosters. They're not hearing the whistle at the moment, probably because the crowd's just going absolutely ballistic down there, up on the hill. They are going crazy, loving the footy action. As the kick comes towards the wing for the Roosters, and the mark's been taken on the chest by the big fella, Kelvin White.
White now, here they go, Nelson on the run. Ships it in. Oh, it's not a very good one for Nelson. Normally really spot on, kicks it to that player, in Daniels. Daniels goes towards the middle of the ground. Great play there by Martin. Martin goes long, looking for William. Oh, sorry, Turner.
Well, we've had some stars in front of goals in this game, but I tell you what Josiah Martin has been able to do around the midfield has been the biggest influence on the game, I think.
And that was just a nice kick too.
It just keeps getting the ball. We don't see much tagging in bush footy, but I reckon might be time to try it in the last quarter.
Put someone on him and Nelson too. Like those blokes are just picking up footy. Just look at that kick. Oh, the wind's got it.
The wind's getting hold of that, and you can hear it too through the audio on ICTV. So no score. Laramba hanging in there. They are scrapping really hard in this third term. They don't want to go away. Campbell picks up. Handball back forward for the Roosters. It's been missed. Kurt Abbott takes it, shrugs off one tackle. Might have been taken high in the second tackle, and the whistle's gone. He'll get a free kick. And a 50-metre penalty because there was a bit of rough stuff after the whistle went.
Yeah.
Well, certain goal now. Got the replay to have a look at. And there it is, dumped to the ground, and the whistle had gone long before that. Number 16 ends up kicking it.
Still got a quarter to go.
Thought it was Kurt Abbott's free kick, but a goal on the board to Enosh Martin for the Roosters. Right on three-quarter time, and at the final break, it's T3 11-6-72, Laramba 6-5-41 on the Power and Water scoreboard. We've been up and about in that term, so we might quickly go to a break for three-quarter time, get ourselves a little bit of a breather, just in case Laramba make it real close in this final term. You'll only see it on ICTV.
Many remote communities are running low on water.
Water is precious in our community. What can I do to help protect the water? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm hunting
What for?
for big water leak. It's just like hunting for a bush tucker. Saving this water is more precious than bush tucker. See the track and listen, you can hear the sound.
Go and hunt for leak and save the precious water in your community. We finally get you to the leak. Either we can turn it off or go and find the right person if it's bad.
I love going hunting for bush tucker. I can hunt for links too.
And you can do it too and save the precious water for your community.
The baby.
Have you washed your hand?
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact PowerWater and say,
That's my water!
Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095.
ICTV.
Showing my way,
your way,
our way,
the strong way.
Boom.
Your kids are watching and learning from you.
Went to see my son on the weekend playing footy. He did so well. Kicked a couple of goals. I was so proud, eh? Look at that kid kicking the footy there.
Yeah, he just kicked to my daughter.
True, how's she going?
Yeah, she's doing so well, hey, at school. So proud of her.
She's got a bright future ahead of her.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your son been up to?
Your kids need you to set a good example. Talk to Congress about quitting today.
Did you know us Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are born with the best vision in the world?
It's true.
Yeah, and you also need good eyes to mark and kick the footy.
Yeah.
Did you also know that some kids in communities have sick eyes from trachoma?
Is that where you wash your face whenever it's dirty to have strong eyes and stop trachoma?
Sure is, Jay. It's fun and easy too. So remember,
Clean faces, strong eyes.
ICTV, showing our way.
Do you know that too much alcohol is not good for our family and our community? What do you think about making our home grog-free?
Just you always rock up with 2 beers. You rocked up with 2. The last time you rocked up with 1. Left the 10. Oh, what? So was it 4 beers. What do you mean? I bought the last one. I bought 6 or 7. Get out of here.
I'm really glad we made the choice to make our home alcohol-free.
Yeah, me too. It's okay to say no.
Drinking grog when pregnant can cause fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, FASD. Grog before, during and after pregnancy is no good for dad, mum and bub. The telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water. Power and Water Corporation, supporting local football and saving water.
And welcome back to ICTV and our coverage of the 2020 AFL Central Australia Community Final Series. one more quarter for telecast today. This is our third game that we've brought to you live on ICTV screens. This has been an exciting first three terms of this knockout senior final. The Madra Derby as well. T3 11-6-72 leading Laramba 6-6-42. 30 points of difference at the start of this final term. And look, my name's Stan Coombe. Joining me in commentary, Sean Cusack. I guess what we're both hoping for, mate, is a couple of quick goals to Laramba, and then it's a real close contest. I mean, the game's up and about anyway. Could fizz a bit if T3 kick the first couple, but if Laramba get the first couple, well, stay tuned to your TV screens.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you wouldn't say that Laramba's out of it just yet. Hopefully they can kick a few goals and get themselves going again.
Back in the middle, umpire throws it up to get things underway. Mervyn Andrews waits underneath it, tries to slap it forward. There's Alonzo Nelson getting another possession, standing about 10 or 15 metres back from the ruck contest. Yep. Ball off hand, spills to Kurt Abbott. What a day out he's had. The Iron Curtain puts a little kick out in front of his teammate on the half-forward flank. Only just got boot the ball. Josh Heffernan, almost a fresh air shot too there to Ben Cook, but he did dribble it off the boot and get it a little bit further forward, and his teammate's got a free kick. Over the shoulder for Damien Campbell. Oh, he likes him from here. Just about his spot, I think. 45 out directly in front. Kicked two already. Kicked a couple last week. Kicks a couple nearly every game he plays.
Yeah, he's been spot on today too. Every time he's got it, he's kicked the goal.
If he kicks this, well, the Roosters will be feeling pretty comfortable. Oh, hey. That's the worst effort we've seen from him in 2 weeks. It's still swung back in towards the goal square somehow. That wind must be really blowing out there. Lindsay Turner, lethal Lindsay Turner, picks it up. Little handball to himself to get around his opponent. Then the left-footed snap from the pocket has missed. Oh, he's showed us some tricks today, Lindsay Turner. Couldn't quite pull that one off. The margin now an even 6 goals. No, 6 goals, 1 in favour of the Roosters. Made that 5-1. My maths is going real good at the moment.
Sorry, Laramba. Laramba now, get it out. Yep, great pass. Good pass to Dixon. Dixon now.
Strong, isn't he? Very strong big footballer.
Lad. Yep. Oh, torpedoes straight in front of us here at Traeger Park. Good kick. Ball bounces forward. Just a matter of play. Mervyn Andrews is in there. Oh, he didn't grab it in the end. Ball goes to ground still. Yeah, the big man, Pepperell. Goes to Kurt Abbott. Kurt Abbott now swings on the right boot. And ball goes out of bounds.
Saw Dan's son during the halftime break. The Sultan. Latrell Pepperell. Sultan Pepperell.
Yeah.
He's enjoyed having that nickname. I must also send a cheerio to Desmond Williams, great Nurrupi football organiser over the years. Yep. Bumped into him at half-time as well. Short pass. Harold Haynes took the mark, received a little bit of a bump, acted it right up. You can't play on advantage after a mark. The free kick wasn't given. Harold Haynes will send it inside 50 for the Roosters. High kick, the back gathers underneath it. Gee, they had a couple of players in the front position there, the Roosters. The mark's been played. Yeah, Martin's got it, Justin Martin. We'll have a look on the replay.
Yeah, just waiting for the replay.
See if there was any other hands on it.
Yeah.
They certainly had 2 blokes get to the front of the marking contest. They could have raffled it.
Yep.
Here's a kick from Harold Haynes. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone else did touch that.
Yeah, you might be right.
Well done, gorgeous octopus. Barry Georgopoulos waving his arms in the right direction as usual. Martin shooting for goal. He's a bit of a dead-eyed dick when he goes for the big sticks.
He's a good kick.
He's put it through for his third. That might do it for the Roosters, that first goal of the final term. It's a long way back now for Laramba. (12-7, 79, 6-6, 42, 37 points on the Power and Water scoreboard.
Yeah, unfortunately, Stan, I think if they get another one here, it's game over.
And then again, we see one of those teams in that elimination situation. Look at the scoreboard, and it's tough.
Yeah.
But that's footy.
Yeah, that's it. Take your chances.
Good to see Dan Pepperell out there.
Yeah, it is. Here he comes.
Is he going to head to the...
They're going to run him off, or they're going to put him on the
They're
wing.
going to put him on the wing. Yeah, bet you didn't see that coming when he put his hand up to play.
Take young Paralucha on the leg speed.
They're playing the free kick now for not being set up for the 6-6-6 because they've got one there.
Oh, here we go.
Oh!
If he marks this is a mark. Play on. Ball goes to ground. Still at the back. Mervyn Andrews there. Chucks his body in. He's been ferocious all day. Ball goes at the back of the pack. They're going to play her out there. Oh,
yeah.
He's kicked it.
Yep.
Great work. I think that's number 37.
And we haven't got a 37 on the team sheet, have we?
Nope.
They keep finding ways to do it, these teams.
Brilliant goal.
Sneaking the mystery.
Now they've got to double the goal up.
Yep. They've got to go back to back.
Yep.
And quick is the preference
And
too.
quick.
Then a little bit of scoreboard pressure comes.
Yep.
You're right, mate. 37 on the replay.
Good goal.
Don't know how I read that one out at the end of the game. Goal kickers for Laramba, 3 to Marcus Glenn, 1 to someone we don't know, and
he's still on the ground.
Teatree player down there too, inside the 50, getting some treatment from one of his teammates for cramp. They're actually taking that Laramba player off the ground now too, into the pocket. If they take him off over the line there and someone comes on here, I think that's the day for him. Ball back in the centre. It's a good ruck work by Curtis Daniels, but Alonzo Nelson, another centre clearance kick. It's a high one out towards the far side wing. Interesting bounce there in the end. It favoured Christian Dixon. Trying to handball to his own advantage. Now tapping it towards the line. Good chase by Harold Haynes. Put some pressure on. Dixon still after it though. Got a soccer on the footy. Got it to the wing. Tapped forward by Alonzo Nelson. Overran it. Went back and got it. Now long left-handed handball into the middle. Was a beauty too to big Kelvin White. Now Josiah Martin with the footy. Passes out wide. Every time he does something, it's good. He's got it to Josh Heffernan, who now kicks into the forward pocket looking for Lindsay Turner. Whistle gone.
Free kick.
Free kick upfield. Lindsay might get a go with that lethal left again from the pocket. Josh Heffernan in a fair bit of pain back there too. Still rolling around on the ground. I didn't see what happened. I followed the footy. It was going towards Lindsay Turner. A yellow card's come out anyway. So that would indicate whatever happened to Heffernan wasn't within the rules of the game.
I think.
So Lindsay Turner. You kick this, you're good, mate. Tight in the forward pocket. It'd only be about a half a metre in from the boundary line. 35, 40 metres out, probably with the left. Oh, he's put it through the middle. Lethal Lindsay in his left boot.
Great kick.
5 goals today now for Lindsay Turner. Small forward too, who sort of plays tall really too, because he can take a grab. Look at this kick on the replay. From there, there's just no margin for error. The ball drop has to be spot on. You have to have judged the breeze spot on. Hardly a millimetre can go wrong in one of them, and he has nailed it. He and Josiah Martin probably vying for best on ground honours with each other, aren't they?
Josiah got that ball out of the middle,
which he's done all day. Alonzo Nelson, another one, will throw into the mix for his footy around the middle of the ground.
Look, they've got basically their best players in the middle. Kurt Abbott, Josiah, and young Nelson.
Nelson was roving to the opposition ruckman again, standing 5 metres back, waiting for him to tap it. Centre clearance kick. Went Laramba's way though. They're not going to go down without a fight. Oh, player there tried to take on everyone. Just got beat the ball in time. Kendrick Brown slaps it out. Little kick forward was smothered. Now the Roosters out of defence. And they'll do that through the big fella Kelvin White. Long kick towards the wing. Mervyn Andrews hasn't stopped all day for Laramba. He'll pick up and head back in their direction. One bounce. The kick to the attacking 50 was very good. The mark's been taken by Leroy Sampson. Maybe too far out to score. He's looking around for options.
Got to be another kick.
Back to Andrews. Andrews goes long and right into the goal square. The ball off the hands. And, gee.
There were two at the back of the pack, too.
Just didn't fall to their boot, did it? Point on the board for Laramba. Puts them 36 points behind on the Power and Water scoreboard.
Here goes Nathan Ross. Will do the kick-ins. Oh, straight down the middle of the ground. Great kick.
Josiah Martin, he's played it almost like the old-fashioned stay-at-home centreman.
Yep. Kicks it. Tillmouth now. Patrick Tillmouth. Kicks it out wide. Finding Campbell. Campbell's away. He's got time. Goes to Harold Haynes, bit of both. But well done by Cool. Jackson Cool. Short pass. Kicks it over to Brown. It's Messiah Brown. Brown, short pass. Nice kick. Finds his teammates there.
It's not Mervyn Andrews.
It's not Mervyn Andrews.
Maybe that's Herman Gibson.
Yeah, it could be. Ball goes out wide here. Curtis Daniels goes long. He's got a teammate there. Takes a grab. That play in Alvin Allen.
Doesn't know how to kick a goal too, Alvin Allen. He's kicked a lot over the years.
Here he goes. Oh, just offline. Players there. We've got some players there. They take each other out there. Now T3 got the run of the play. Short kick out. Oh, here goes the danger man. On his left boot. Goes to the top of the square. Players are in there. Nathan Ross is good play by the Laramba player. Gets the handball out. Nathan Ross follows up. Quick chip out. And here go T3 again.
Casual as you like. Josiah Martin just sticks out the one hand. The footy sticks, and then he passes a big Kelvin White in the middle. On the burst, the big fella. Kick goes inside the attacking 50. Harold Haynes leading in the race for the footy. Well, clever play because the pressure was coming. It's good pressure too from Jackson Cool. In the end, Haynes forced to soccer off the ground. Josh Heffernan looked like he was held when he didn't have it. The umpy calling play on Laramba. No, all sorts of pressure. That's holding the ball. The free kick will go to the Roosters deep in the forward pocket. And who's going to take it? If it's Justin Martin, you'd be pretty happy as a Rooster supporter because he's a good set shot kick for goal. He's got it. He's kicked 3 already. We just saw Lindsay Turner get one from over that way. Slightly tighter angle. We've got an action replay here. 29 it was. Herman Gibson trying to get away with it. Damien Campbell takes the mark. And now he's going to casually just play on around the man on the mark. Snap it around the body with the left and put it through for his third. The Roosters are starting to celebrate early here at Traeger Park. They'll be heading towards the semi-finals next week, and I reckon there's a good move coming up here. Kurt Abbott heading towards the interchange area. No need to get him hurt. You want him next week, and Rovers want him next week too.
Yeah, that's it now. I think.
Yep. They've answered every challenge, and don't worry, Laramba have thrown plenty at them.
Yep.
I was discussing with you during the three-quarter time break, Sean, what a mighty effort it is from the Laramba footy team.
Oh, small community.
Half the size of even the smallest of these Division 1 or former Division 1 clubs. They've punched above their weight, but when it's come to crunch time, you know, pretty difficult to overcome that numerical advantage of a greater population base to pick from that those Div 1 teams have.
Yeah, there's a big difference. Look, remember, they haven't given up. It's just, you know, some things haven't gone their way, and they've still tried though. They've, still getting the ball up in their 50. Ball up in the middle of the ground. Alonzo Nelson, a couple of players here. Nelson again. Oh, he's silky. Kicks it to half forward. He's got 2 players there. Laramba defenders in there as well in Paralucha. Oh, great tackle. Good physical play there. Here comes Laramba. Like I said, they're not giving up. Not giving an inch. Now Brown's got it. Chips it over. Poor kick though. It's been turned over. Now T3 are away. Oh, the big man down the middle of the ground. Big White kicks it long. Turner's at the back.
Great defence. Well done by the bloke there at full back.
Yes.
Jerome Glenn. got that wrong side. Jason Campbell. Yeah. That was terrific. Last line of defence stuff. So Laramba to bring it back into play. Gareth Sterling makes the lead deep into the grandstand side pocket. That's ignored. It's a bit of a wobbly one out to the back flank. Tough to take a mark with those ones. So Normie Hagan, the player, struggling to try and do it. The ball off his hands over the line. Wasn't kicked over, was it, Sean?
No.
Somehow it's a free kick. Josiah Martin takes it. He'll head towards goal. Probably deserves one himself. He's been giving them off all day, and he gives that one off to Damien Campbell's. Received great service from his teammates today.
How good's the kick?
Yeah. It still doesn't look like Josiah Martin's got above three-quarter pace.
No.
He might not have full pace anymore. He's carried a few extra kilos than he should.
I can remember we were watching Patrick Abbott last year for Arionga.
Yeah.
And he just did the same thing. Beautiful kicks.
Damien Campbell, he's done something a little bit different the last couple of shots in towards goal. Lindsay Turner's got it. He doesn't miss from there. Sweet 6 for Lindsay.
Yeah, I think Campbell's just worrying about the breeze, you know. But he should just go back to his normal kicking style.
I think so, because it's good.
Back himself in.
Lindsay Turner, 6 goals.
Campbell's coming off there.
And he's done his bit. Look, he's kicked 3, Damien.
Yep.
So maybe could have had a handful himself. There's on the replay, we just see Lindsay Turner kicking another one. Boy. What a player to get back into your side just before the finals. They did it in the nick of time, and they might have something to say about what goes on for the rest of these final series, the Roosters, particularly with him at full forward.
They're playing good footy too.
Gives them the luxury of you can throw Kurt Abbott around wherever you need him and leave your midfield blokes in the midfield instead of maybe doing what Laramba have had to do with Marcus Glenn, Tillmouth.
Yeah, that's it.
Here goes the big G's. Last quarter's been good. Big Kelvin White.
Yeah, he's chipped it
Gets
out.
the kick out in front of his teammate. Oh, went the sucker off the ground. Courage there from the Laramba defender to come and meet it. Big Lance Campbell toes it out towards the boundary line, picks it up, backs back with the foot in his hand. He gets a handball away to Dion Campbell, who passed off. Now the long one towards half forward is marked by Josiah Martin.
What's the kick?
I don't know if we were counting possessions, he would have passed 30. Lindsay Turner up high from behind. Purvis trying to take the
Jason
crumbs.
Campbell.
Well done, Jason Campbell. He's been pretty good at fullback.
Yeah, he's been awesome. He kicks it out wide now. Nathan Ross is there.
Whoa.
He's got a bit of toe on him. Gives the handball out to Alonzo Nelson. Nelson kicks it in. Dixon's there. Great work. Good, strong athlete. Chips it in. Finds his teammate there in Leo. Jeremy Leo goes towards the middle of the ground. He finds Mumu.
He had a paddock.
Mumu now. There's no movement for him, so he's just going to have to go long. Goes towards centre half forward. Long's there. Good play though by Laramba there away.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, fantastic stuff by Brown. Brown kicks it up to full forward. Good battle up there. Titri play gets it in the end. Works it out. Oh, he's under pressure. He's been taken and holding the ball. Well done.
Great chase there by the Laramba player. And, you look at the scoreboard. Alvin Allen. You look at the scoreboard. This game's over. You could forgive a bloke for giving up and not making a chase like that. Looked like they were gone. Well done.
And
they haven't stopped at all, this mob.
They've been playing for the last few minutes with, 16 players on the field.
Going to pass off here. Here's a chance for Christian Dixon. He got one goal in the third.
Nice.
And I actually would have liked to have seen him finish off with one.
Yeah.
We're not biased at all. We just love good footy, and Laramba have lived up to it today. They've thrown everything at this and given us some great entertainment.
Yeah, they're good. They're a good side.
Point on the board. They move on to 7-8-50. T3 are 15-8-98. 48 points of difference. Doesn't tell the true story of this one. It's been a ripping game of footy. And here's some dash through the middle for the Roosters. Josiah Martin. Oh, cruise mode. Now on the right boot. Delivers inside 50 perfectly. Jack Martin takes Justin Martin. I keep calling him Jack.
Jason Campbell's really seriously hurt himself. The umpire should actually stop the
look,
game.
Thank goodness we've got Julianne Pryor back at the footy these days doing the medical stuff. Clock ticking down, and look, there's no percentage riding on this game. Lisa Johnson out there directing the traffic, so great to have those two ladies back out around Central Australian footy again. Made a marvellous difference over the last couple of decades.
Absolutely.
I think the siren can beat us here, and I don't think anyone should worry about it. There's not going to be any difference to the scoreline. No one else gets hurt. There's no percentage to be had one way or the other. Our concern here is for the player down. It's been a magnificent contest between two clubs, and everyone around both these clubs will be concerned for that one player, because the people at the other club will probably be related. Stretcher out on the ground now. The clock actually stopped at 27 seconds. For mine, can't see the point now.
No, this is going to take a little while.
I know I always want time on, but it's not for instances like
they're
this.
not gonna win.
No. Result can't be changed. We just want the player to be looked after. So look, great to see those people around CAFL footy that help out when stuff like this happens. They're the people in the background. A lot of people that come to support around the grounds don't see what goes on in the background, and plenty of officials out there wanting to do all they can to help this young man. Some reasonable signs that he's moving around. So I don't know if that leads me to believe he might have a leg injury and can't get up. Score at the moment, T3 15.898, Laramba 7.850, 48 point lead. We're 20 seconds away, 27 seconds away from this game finishing. We might be able to get through part of our summary, Sean. I'll start with some goal kickers. Firstly for T3, Lindsay Turner 6, Justin Martin and Damien Campbell have both kicked 3, 2 to Kurt Abbott and 1 for Enosh Martin. For Laramba, 3 goals to Marcus Glenn and 1 each for Kenrick Brown, Augustine Dixon, Christian Dixon and number 37, whoever he was, ended up with a goal as well.
Yeah,
So, that summarises the goal kickers in this one. T3 led by 10 points at quarter time, 30 points half time, 31 at 3/4 time, and now the margin is 48. And I hazard to say, well, it might not be the final margin if there's a quick shot at goal, I suppose, with 27 seconds left on the clock. The other things we can probably wrap up is games played earlier today. The other knockout senior semi-final, Papunya won that against Plenty Highway, 16-8, 104 to 6-9, 45. They were dominant, Papunya. Still to be a threat for the rest of this final series. If you're one of the top two, you'd be looking over the shoulder and a bit worried about them at the moment. And in under-18s, Papunya, gee, they're superb in this under-18 competition. They moved straight into the grand final after defeating Yuendamu 13-9, 87 to 5-8, 38. And Plenty Highway hit the highway as far as the season goes. They were defeated by Ginger Porter 13-5, 83, 9, 6, 60. Very entertaining game of under-18 footy, that elimination final. So Gingies move on. They'll play Yuendamu next week in the under-18 preliminary final. Next week we get 2 semis. Western Arundel and Ginger Porter have been sitting back, waiting for the winners of these games, and it turns out today it's going to be Papunya and T3 that go on and meet those 4 of the great power clubs of the competition. The only one really missing from the Division 1 setup is the mighty Yuendamu Magpies. No doubt they'll be back in the near future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Justin Martin now, after Campbell, taken from the ground. Heroic effort from him today. Let's hope he's all right. Martin kicking for his 4th goal. Clock ticks down. 8 seconds left at Traeger Park. And that'll be his worst set shot for the day. He's put it through for 1 point. He gets up laughing. The siren is about to go. And the Roosters head towards the semi-final after defeating Laramba 15-9, 99 to 7-8, 50. A 49-point win on the Power and Water scoreboard. We've just done a little bit of a wrap-up, Sean, but that was a high-quality game of football. Forget about the 48-point margin. That was hammer and tongs, that was.
Yeah, I agree, Stan. you know, even in there mid through that quarter, if they kicked a couple of goals, Laramba, they were back into it. So, good game of footy.
Yeah, we might be able to get ourselves a down on the ground interview very, very shortly. I think Clint down there is ready to go, just lining up a few players. He's done a wonderful job.
Security. We just have to do an interview.
We're getting a little bit extra there too through my cans. But, look, the scenes at the end of this game are good. You can see that it's family versus family, everyone happy. So we were ready to cross down onto the ground. Let's go to...
Here we have T3 have just been triumphant over Laramba. 15 goals, 9.99 to Laramba, 7 goals, 8.50 in the elimination final of the TIO Community Cup at Chaga Park. Here we have Nathaniel Dixon and James Glenn. Team coach and team manager for T3, fellas. Big game, televised, big crowd. Nathaniel, what do you think?
I can't... Just it's been so many things. Been like our training's been going pretty good. Like listening, concentrating, like for this game between Laramba, T3. So I feel really happy for the T3 that won the game. So proud of these young fellas.
It's good, mate. You could tell those boys were playing with love out there. And James, you reckon the fellas love playing in front of this crowd? It's a big time in Alice Springs now. These fellas come out here and play in front of this big crowd. Must be pretty special for them, yeah?
Yes, it is special, especially for the players. And it's been, they made their commitments, and every opportunity that they put out here, so it's excited for them. So we just got to be, look for next week's game. So it's going to be, it's a few days, week for off.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, it leads me to the next one, fellas. Ginger Porter, last year's premiers next week. Going to be a big one. Going to be a packed house. We've increased the COVID limit here, so there's more people out in the venue. Thoughts on that game? Thoughts on Ginger Porter?
Yeah, we're looking forward for that game. So I have a big plan for T3. Need to go back and start training again. So just by settling down, especially with our art, that we play the game. That's what I said to them. So looking for this game. So by listening, so we will take Santa Teresa.
Should be an absolute ripper here next week. Well done, fellas. Big day. Congratulations.
Yeah, big thank you to Clint down on the sidelines there, and thank you to those officials from the T3 Roosters Football Club. Speaking well too, Sean. It could be a bit daunting for them fellas. I'm sure they haven't had a microphone shoved in front of their face before while standing in front of a TV camera.
Yeah.
But they've filled us in and done some good work.
Great promotion for their community and their football team. Yeah.
The other thing just to note too in the background there while all that was happening, the two teams sitting together in the big circle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, it was a hotly contested game of footy, fierce rivals. But in the end, just about everyone across those two teams are family. And we saw the good side of footy at the end of that with everyone getting in the big circle afterwards. Yeah, that's what it's all about. There's a couple of more teams out there getting ready for another finals game. That might be Arionga and maybe Mount Allen. So I reckon there's been some reconfiguration going on with the Div 2 finals. But anyway, we'll leave it there. We've done our 3 for today. 3 great games of footy. Great way to start the finals. It's only going to get better from here. So tune into ICTV over the next couple of weeks. My name's Stan Coombe. I nearly forgot my name and called myself Sean. Sean Cusack, thank you today, mate.
Oh, good, mate. It's fantastic, and can't wait till next week.
And well done to the entire ICTV crew. There is plenty of them. They've all done a fantastic job today. It's bye from us from Traeger Park.
ICTV, showing our way.
Water. How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging.